Welcome back. You guessed it, the big game is almost here. And besides the game itself, one of the biggest events and attractions for that are the commercials that play throughout the Super Bowl. Since the commercials always make some big news, we are joined this morning by Del Esparza, who is the president of Esparza Advertising, and he's going to be breaking down the commercials and why advertisers break the bank to get on the spot now during the big game. Del, it's great to have you with us.
Great to be here. Every year is always a blast.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So we know that we look forward to the food, the game, the halftime show, the commercials.
The commercials.
You like them, right?
This is the one event where people want to watch the commercials as much as they want to watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 50% of people say they want to watch the commercials, and they'll get up in the middle of the game to get their snacks so that they can watch the commercials. Brands and companies are spending $7 million for a 30-second commercial this year.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up about $500,000 from last year. So it's a big investment. And that's just to place the media. I mean, they're also spending as much as $25 million to produce the spot. So this is a big investment.
What kind of pressure does that put on, like, the marketing team for, say, a particular organization to come up with something clever?
Yeah, it's a full year. It's a full year event. I mean, there's a lot. So the day after the Super Bowl, they start planning for the next year.
Really?
I mean, they really have to put a lot of strategy. There's a pre-game strategy, what they're going to do to tease the commercial, with the same day strategy and the post-game strategy. So there's a lot that goes into this.
Yeah, and it's funny how we've seen that kind of grow in time. You know, from what, let's say rewind back about 20, 25 years, and you're like, okay, it's like, oh yeah, you see a funny one, but then somebody's like, hey, you know what? This is a huge audience that you want to hit.
Absolutely, right? 120 million people are watching this, and so this, and they're watching it for the entertainment of the ads. So this is really a great opportunity, a great platform for any brand or any company to advertise in.
Yeah, let's talk about. Do you have any kind of a little bit of a preview for us?
I do. Yeah, definitely PG rated.
Okay.
There's some nostalgia. Clydesdales are coming back.
Okay.
Clydesdales were introduced in 1984. That was the first time Budweiser introduced the Clydesdale. So they've taken about a 2-year break, but they're coming back, and they're going to have a couple of commercials. Very heartwarming. It was about a $25 million production, so a very expensive production. But it'll be one that scores very well. Coors Light's bringing back the Silver Bullet Train.
Oh, wow.
Again, it's been 12 years since the Silver Bullet Train was introduced, and so that's going to be taking place. So so there's going to be some good commercials, a lot of humor, a lot of celebrities. About 70% of the commercials will have celebrities.
Okay, yeah, there you go. And no doubt, I still remember being 11 years old and seeing Cindy Crawford drink a Pepsi during the Super Bowl commercial.
Definitely one that's recalled by a lot of men.
A lot of memory burn up there. So with that, some great ingredients for folks to be kind of paying attention more this year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's it's a family-friendly event. I know that you talked earlier about a wardrobe malfunction that took place, and that's just not the case anymore. It used to be that sex sells, and there was a lot of sex that was in some of the Super Bowl advertising. That's not the case anymore. Very family-friendly. Pets, celebrities, humor.
Humor. I was just going to say that's going to be like the main ingredient and everything behind them all, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Del, thank you so much for breaking that down for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.